Alabama, Channing Tatum. Born in Coleman, Alabama on April 26, 1980, Channing Tatum has been breaking hearts and stealing the screen for the past decade. Tatum is best known for his roles in films like Magic Mike, 21 Jump Street, and the Step Up franchises. Soon he'll be starring as the popular X-Men Gambit in his very own spin-off. He is also dyslexic. Alaska, Jewel. Jewel Kelcher was born in Homer, Alaska on May 23, 1974. This singer-songwriter found massive success in the 90s with hits like Hands and Foolish Games, which peaked number 2 on the Top 100 Billboard in 1997. Arizona, Emma Stone. This Scottsdale native was born on November 6, 1988, and started her career at just 12 years old performing in local theaters. Stone gained massive success following her feature film debut in Superbad, going on to play Spider-Man's girlfriend Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man films, and she was even nominated for an Academy Award for her work in Birdman. Arkansas, Johnny Cash. The Man in Black, one of the most iconic musicians of all time, Cash was born in 1932 in Kingsland. With countless hits like Ring of Fire, Folsom Prison Blues, and I Walk the Line, his legacy still continues today, with his music being featured in an endless stream of movies and television shows. California, the Kardashians. The family of socialites and TV personalities lives in the Beverly Hills area. Kim Kardashian was on Time Magazine's list of the 100 most influential people last year, and the family is the highest paid stars in all of reality TV. Known as the first family of show business, the Kardashians have a combined net worth of over $100 million. Colorado, Tim Allen. The voice of Buzz Lightyear and star of the Santa Claus franchise, Tim Allen was born in Denver. Allen even returned home to marry his second wife in 2006 at a private ceremony in Grand Lake, Colorado. While his sitcom Last Man Standing was recently canceled, Toy Story 4 is on the way, so it looks like Allen isn't finished yet. Connecticut, Seth MacFarlane. The creator of Family Guy started building his cartoon empire at a young age in Kent, the small town where his family lived and where he graduated high school in 1991. The Griffin family even got their name from a family friend and administrator at the private school that Seth attended as a boy. Delaware, Aubrey Plaza. The queen of the deadpan, Aubrey Plaza, was born on June 26, 1984 in Wilmington, Delaware. Plaza started gaining attention for her role as April on the NBC hit Parks and Rec, and has since appeared in feature films like Dirty Grandpa, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and Ingrid Goes West. Florida, Ariana Grande. Born in Boca Raton, this pop sensation made her first national television appearance while performing the Star-Spangled Banner for the Florida Panthers. Ariana then relocated to Los Angeles, where she began landing roles and releasing her own music. Georgia, Kanye West. While many think he's from Chicago, Kanye was actually born in Atlanta, and his family later moved. Kanye started his career by producing hits for high-profile artists before taking a shot at his own rap career. Now he's one of the most prolific musicians of the 21st century at 21 Grammys and counting. Hawaii, Jason Momoa. After winning Hawaii's Model of the Year award in 1999, Jason Momoa's career started to take off. He then gained notoriety as an actor for roles in TV shows like Stargate Atlantis and as Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones. Later this year, we'll see him on the big screen again as he stars in Aquaman. Idaho, Aaron Paul. Born in Emmett, Idaho, Aaron Paul is best known for his role in Breaking Bad as Jesse Pinkman. He's also done a ton of voice work for hit shows like BoJack Horseman, Robot Chicken, and more. Illinois, Harrison Ford. Playing both Indiana Jones and Han Solo, Harrison Ford is one of the most iconic actors of all time. Born in Chicago on July 13, 1942, Ford is still working today, with another installment of the Indiana Jones franchise rumored to be on the way soon. Indiana, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Michael Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana on August 29, 1958. Living in a 2-bedroom house with his 9 brothers and sisters, he began his career with Jackson 5, rehearsing in their living room. Iowa, John Wayne. Okay, pilgrims. Iowa's most famous son was born in the small town of Winterset on May 26, 1907. His childhood home is now a museum where fans can come and watch him in American classics like The Searchers, True Grit, and Stagecoach. Kansas, Amelia Earhart. Born in Atchison on July 24, 1897, Amelia would go on to become one of the most infamous figures in American history. Amelia was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic and later disappeared while attempting to fly around the world in 1937. She's been immortalized in movies and TV shows since her disappearance. Kentucky, Jennifer Lawrence. Indian Hills, Kentucky is the home of the star of the Hunger Games franchise and Mystique from the X-Men franchises. She got her first big break when she was on a family vacation in New York City at just 14 years old. Combined, Lawrence's films have grossed over $5.5 billion at the box office. And with the recent release of the Red Sparrow trailer, it doesn't look like she'll be slowing down anytime soon. Louisiana, Ellen DeGeneres. Born on January 25th, 1958 and raised in Mediterranean, Ellen has risen to massive success. A major icon for the LGBT community, Ellen has starred in sitcoms like The Ellen Show and feature films like Finding Dory. She even hosts her own talk show, which as of last year surpassed Oprah's record for the most daytime Emmys ever won. Maine, Stephen King. Hailing from Portland, Stephen King is the premier horror writer who has left a long-lasting mark in pop culture, with hits like It, Pet Sematary, Misery, and The Shining, which have all been adapted into popular films. He still lives in Bangor, Maine, and is probably working on his latest masterpiece right now. Maryland, Edward Norton. Raised in Columbia, Maryland, Edward Norton has made his mark in Hollywood with powerful roles in films like American History X, Fight Club, and he even played the superhero The Incredible Hulk in 2008. He appeared in Birdman and The Grand Budapest Hotel, which were both nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards in the same year. Massachusetts, Mark Wahlberg. Boston native Mark Wahlberg is repping Massachusetts on our list. He was born in Dorchester on June 5th, 1971. Marky Mark's career started as the frontman for the pop group The Funky Bunch, but since then he has become one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, with appearances in films like The Departed, The Fighter, and Daddy's Home. Michigan, Stevie Wonder. Hailing from Saginaw, Michigan, Stevie Wonder has left a long-lasting legacy in the musical world, helping to define the sound of Motown over his 53-year-long career. Wonder was even the first artist to ever top both the pop and R&B charts at the same time. Minnesota, Prince. On June 7th, 1958, in Minnesota, Prince was born, and the music industry would never be the same. Over the course of his career, Prince won multiple Grammys, a Golden Globe, the Billboard Icon Award, and even put on one of the greatest Super Bowl halftime shows in history. Tragically, Prince passed away unexpectedly in 2016, and mourning his death, Minnesotans even petitioned to mount a statue in his honor. Mississippi, Oprah Winfrey. Born into extreme poverty on January 29, 1954, Oprah has gone on to become one of the most influential Americans of all time. She starred in movies, hosted the most successful talk show of all time, donated over $400 million to charity, and there's even rumors that Oprah will be making a run for the presidency in 2020. Missouri, Jon Hamm. Best known for playing Don Draper on Mad Men, Jon Hamm was born in St. Louis. After graduating from high school in 1993, Hamm briefly taught 8th grade theater. One of his students was Ellie Kemper, who went on to star in shows like The Office and co-star with Hamm in The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.